Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leia and this is Budget with Leia. Today we're going to be doing my second week cash on stuffing. So yeah, let's get started. I only really spent on one day, but I still spent quite a bit of money. Okay, so my second week of March goes from the 10th all the way through the 16th, and I only spent on the 10th, which was Friday. So that was my brother's birthday, and again, I think I mentioned this in my previous video, or maybe I didn't, I don't remember. We didn't really do anything for my brother's birthday. He lives pretty far away, so we usually just send him happy birthday wishes. He might be visiting sometime next week, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do something then, but the most we'll do is probably have some like dinner at home. Nothing really special, if we do anything really. So that was on the 10th, and on the 10th I also had the day off. So on my day off, I took my nephew to the park and I decided to go get some ice cream with him again. But this time around, I actually bought myself some ice cream, which I probably shouldn't have because I technically didn't have enough money in my eat out envelope for that. But I already charged it. It's done. It's part of the transaction, so we're just gonna roll with it. And then let's see. Took him to the park, went to get ice cream, and then came back. And then my mom came home, so she watched Mateo, or my nephew, and I went to run some quick errands. I needed to go get gas because at this point in time, my boyfriend was still going to be arriving on Saturday. So he is not here. He won't be here probably for another week or so. We still haven't set a date for when he comes back. But he had a little bit of a family emergency while he was visiting his family. So he's staying at least an extra week, maybe two, to sort some things out. So, but at this point, I thought I need to go pick him up tomorrow. I'll get gas now since I'm already running errands, and that way I don't have to worry about it on Saturday. So that's what I did. I went to get gas, and that was $44.55. And then also, because I was expecting him to be here tomorrow, or on the following day, I decided to go get some groceries and buy him his usual stuff. I didn't want him to come home and then have to go immediately to the grocery store. Obviously he's been on a flight home. I want him to relax. So that was the idea. So I went to Target and I spent $162.67. I did end up buying some extra stuff just for the household as well. That is included into my grocery funds. I just kind of pile it all in the same category because I tend to buy all that stuff together. So I also bought things like toilet paper, and I think I bought some more toothpaste and things like that. That's what I spent on the 10th. And then the 11th we had our garage sale. And I watched my nephew pretty much the entire time. He's a runner. Let me tell you that he is a runner. So he can be in the yard, like in the front yard, but you have to be vigilant because he will just bolt. He just thinks it's funny that you'll chase him, and usually kids around his age are like that. They just bolt. But he's so fast. I know kids are fast, but he's so fast. I had to chase him down. I literally ran. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I watched them on Saturday and Sunday because we had the garage sale for 2 days. I didn't actually have much to sell because I did get rid of a lot of stuff when I moved in here with my mom and my sister. So I didn't have too many things to sell. But I sold a couple things, and I think I made $9, I think. But there's just little things. I think I've sold one of my mirrors that, I had that I was just kind of sitting in the corner, never being used. So I sold the mirror. I don't even know what else I sold, to be fair. I just said, here you go, take it. I'd rather not have it and pack it up once again just to be in the closet. So I know my sister, my mom, and my brother all sold a lot more than I did, but also they had a lot more. I think overall between all of them, I probably made $200 to $300, if not more. So that was good on them. So yeah, that was the weekend. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday was also a no spend. So at work, I think I mentioned this before, I'm getting a lot more responsibilities, a lot more things that I'm in charge of doing. Putting that aside, I had a total of 6 no spend days. So that brings us to 12 so far for the month of March, which is good. It's exciting to see how many no spends I have, just because I tend not to buy on impulse anymore. I used to a lot when I first started, and even before then, just impulse. You know, I had almost like $2,500 on my credit card, just impulse buying, mostly food. Not gonna lie, mostly like DoorDash and Uber and things like that. But nowadays, it's a lot less, like significantly less, I will tell you. Okay, so let's get to transactions. Okay, so week 2 is right here. I had my 3 transactions: gas, Target, and Baskin Robbins. And I made a little bit a mistake right here, but I spent a total of $219.89, and I need to take out $220. In total, for the past 2 weeks, I spent $402.87. So that's a little bit higher than they usually spend, but it's fine. I mean, I'm not the person to buy the groceries usually. Okay, so I need to unstuff these 3 categories. So let me get to that. Okay, so the first thing is going to be eat out. So in eating out, I had a little bit of money left over from the last time. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need a total of 12. And I'm going to take it out of miscellaneous. I think that'll be fine instead of taking it out of my eating out envelope in my rollover. I decided to just take it out of my miscellaneous and roll over the 2. There. So this should be the 12. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so next up is gas. Now gas, I spent $45, so I'm going to take the 20 that I normally have in here. I usually try and put just $20, but I was already at the gas station, and honestly, I was like, you know what, let me just fill it up. I won't have to fill it up for at least another month, maybe 2. So that's what I did. So I filled it up. So I need $20 plus another $25. So I'm going to take it out of my gas envelope in here. And the main reason I have this separate rollover is because that way I don't have to carry all this money in my purse. Like, I could carry my purse and do all that, but it's way too much money to carry my purse. So anything I usually have left over, I put in here, and I can use it for a different time. For example, my gas or groceries. So I need $25. So that should give me the 45 for the gas. And I need to take out, or mark that I took out 25. Okay. Should be $87. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, and 87. So that is enough. So my tank gets full with about $40 to $45. That's usually how it goes. Sometimes a little bit less depending on the gas situation, but that's usually what it is. So this means that I have about 2 gas tanks right here in gas. Let's see, miscellaneous is going to get the extra $2. So it has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so that's that. And now we can move on to my groceries. So I need a total of $163. So I don't remember how much I actually have in here. $20, $25, $30, $31, $2, $3, $4, $5, $35. So that is not enough. So I need to pull money from, okay, I'll have to go back to that. My groceries. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put it all together and just count how much I actually need. So I need to take out 163. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60. So 1, 2, and 3. There we go. So that should be what I need. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So I'm left with 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3. All right, so 93. So yeah, 93, which should be enough for another grocery run if I really need to. I don't think I will currently, but if I do need to, especially if my boyfriend's gonna be away for longer. So that's that. Okay, so we're gonna count this way. And this should be 220. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. $20, or 220 is going to go to the bank to pay off that. And the last thing I need to do is roll over the last little bit of my spending money. Everything else is empty. And this is 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37. $37 to roll over into my spending. Okay, so plus 37 gives me 140. So I use this money if I ever need to, for example, buy some clothes, buy some shoes. I have the money in here. Anything I don't spend in my personal, my weekly, or I guess bi-weekly spending allowance, then I'll put it in here, spend it when I do need it, maybe in the future. So this should be 140. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 3, 4. Did I do that wrong? Oh, that is wrong. This should be 144. My goodness. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 144. My goodness. So what happens when you try to do something fast. Okay, so there we go. That's it for the binder. And that is it for the cash on stuffing. So I've decided to do something. I made a very drastic decision to do something. And I'll kind of explain that in my next video, which will be my budget with me video. And it might be a lot longer than a normal budget with me video. But I really want to get rid of my car debt, right? So I have, I think, almost $2,000 left. Maybe a little bit under. And I just want to get rid of it. I want to be done with it. I don't want to have to think about it anymore. And I think that's becoming every single week, every single month that goes by. I just want to think about it less and less and less and less. So, and I want to be able to figure out what I want to do. Like, my goals for the future is not to have debt and to be able to invest into a 401k, a Roth IRA, and things like that without having to worry about debt or things like that. So those are my financial goals. And I know not everyone is everyone has similar goals, but I've decided that I currently am in that position that I can do this aggressively, and I have been trying to do this aggressively. Maybe not as aggressive as maybe some other people would, you know, have done before, but I've been trying. I mean, just last month, I think I put over $1,000 in just towards my car debt. And this month, I think I might be able to just fully pay off my car, I think. So that's something I will be talking about in my budget with me video. But I just want to get done. I don't have to worry about it. I know everyone's at different points in their financial journey, and that's perfectly fine. But currently, I'm living with my family. So my rent is $575. and every other expense that I have is very small. So I'm taking the opportunity to put a little bit towards saving and the rest of it into my car loan and just finish it off. I don't know if I'll have this opportunity ever again, so I'm taking the opportunity now and putting as much as I can into finishing off my debt and then starting my savings and hopefully retirement accounts as well. So you'll see that moving forward. I might do a net worth type video every single month, but I don't know exactly what I want to include in my net worth. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do it just so you guys can see if you want to see it, you know. But I'm not sure. But anyway, that's enough rambling. Again, I'll explain a little bit more in detail what I will be doing in my budget with me video. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye.